Hi guys, this is Big Toby and welcome to my Let's Play, or my second Let's Play of my RPGmakerVX series. This is a game that I'm making. It's an RPG. It's called the Andrea Artifact. Now I'm going to start a new game. Now this is... oh well. My father was a great man. Before he died he sent me this note. Toby, if you are reading this, I am already dead. I don't have long, so I'll keep this short. As you may know, I have spent most of my life searching for a great artifact, the Andrea Artifact. I found it, but I'm not the only one who is after it. There is an evil man who will do anything to get his hands on it. I've hidden it, and I want you to find it before they do. They will stop at nothing, and they will kill you. Trust no one, Toby. Go to Mac. He is a great friend of mine, and I trust him with your life. He will help you find the artifact. And Toby, whatever happens, don't let them get hold of it. Your loving father, Giles. I knew how much this meant to him and how serious this was. I went straight to see Mac at his house in the Foggy Lake district. I only hope I get there first. Mac's house. No hippies! Turn the volume down slightly. There we go. So as you can see, it's much more like a traditional RPG now. Small sword was found, excellent. Leather shield was found. Now this is Mac, and this is his house. We're just going to go to our menu and equip the sword and shield. Om nom 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 nom. This turkey leg is delicious. Tell me, my boy, what brings you here? I have no idea what voice is. I got a letter from my father. He's dead. He said to come to you about the artifact. I see. I knew this day would come. I begged him to stop. I told him this would happen. It was only a matter of time. If only he listened to me, I could have saved him. I know what must be done. He asked me to look after you if anything ever happened to him. I shall make it my duty to do so. We must get away from here as soon as possible. They will already be on their way. Grab a sword from their chest and some armor. We have to leave now at the back. We should go to your father's cabin. There will be clues there. So we've already got the sword and shield. So we're just going to move out. God, that accent was terrible. I don't know if I'll stick with that. So this is Mac's house. I hope for your sake, Mac, you have already left. I will make it hurt. It won't be a quick death. Yeah, he's the bad guy. If you hadn't guessed. Let's get out of here, kid. Alright, so this is where some basic mechanics are shown. Tetris Isles. Press enter to jump to islands, maximum of one space between each. So basically what that means, if there's a gap with one square in between the character, you can press the space bar and it will make him jump over it. And this will come in handy later on in the game. You can see there's a chest there, but there's no way to get to it from here. So we're going to go down here, jump across, move up, and jump across here. Now I called it Tetris Isles because the islands reminded me of Tetris blocks. So there are some bugs, and the game's not finished yet. I've done the first dungeon, first village. Antidote was found. It's actually quite hard. I do have a tendency to make the difficulty level a bit harder than it really should be, I guess. I don't like games that are too easy, but sometimes I make it too hard. So this is the Tetris Cave. If we go through here, we can make it to your father's cabin before they do. I know a secret passage that will get us there quickly. The cave is full of monsters, so be on your guard. Make sure you have your weapons equipped. So we're just going to collect some of these chests. sometimes the frame rate struggles here because there's so much going on. You've got the rain and you've got the waterfalls and then you've got the sound effects on top, and sometimes the program does struggle. But if you just let the character stop for a second, then it will sort of catch up. So this is a little secret area. Potion was found. So we have to sacrifice that treasure chest there to get into this part of the cave. Now this is the Tetris cave, but from a different entrance later on in the cave, and if you came the original way, then you'd see this chest and you'd think, oh, how on earth do I get that? And this is how. Aztec gold was found. The game has, I think, 50 or so Aztec gold pieces to find, and it's like a side quest. So the rain has stopped. You can get this chest now. 100 gold was found. Alright, so if you go up, you can actually get past there and you can skip the cave altogether, but we're actually going to go through the cave just so we can get some experience points, because if you skip the cave then you're going to be a little bit weak later on. So, it's dark in here, the right path takes us forward, there are torches in the next room. But if you go left, then you can get a treasure chest. There's our first encounter. Slime emerged. Now the thing I don't like about this RPG that I'm making is the battle system. It looks pretty awful from the front on perspective. I do much prefer the old side-on Final Fantasy style battles, but to have that in this particular game you have to have a script. You put the script in the maker. So I might do that eventually, but it's not my top priority right now. Battle. So there's a bat this time. I'm just going to spam the attack button for now. What I really wanted was more of like a Legend of Zelda Link to the Past style action battle system, but again you need to insert scripts into the program for that to work, and it's not the actual scripts that are available aren't that great anyway, so it's too complicated for something that doesn't work that well, I think. So I'm just going to stick with this mode for the time being. So I'm just going to quickly save it in case we die. See, these are my test files. We'll save it over. File 1. So there, we lit up a torch there and we can see the actual enemies. We've got carrots now. To fight this battle, this is a bit of a harder battle with spiders. Spiders can poison you, so that's a problem. Excellent. Nice. But you see we're poisoned, so you go to item. Antidote. No, but we've run out of antidotes now, so I don't want to get poisoned again. I guess it's cool that you can see the background in the battles, but it just looks a little odd to me. I prefer like a picture background, like a pre-drawn, like cave looking background. You can actually jump over the lake, river there. Just like we were jumping over before. So you can tell that this is heavily inspired by Final Fantasy and the old school RPGs. After a while the enemies do actually respawn, like you see that spider's back now. So if you want to keep battling and grinding up, then you can do that. But because there's not many antidotes available, I wouldn't advise it. So the battles are pretty quick at the moment, so I'm going to keep those in. there is a switch around here that opens a cave that will take us behind that waterfall. So in case you haven't spoiled it already, here it is on the wall. And there, this cave is opened up there. There's lots of treasure chests to find. I like finding treasure chests in RPGs, so I've littered this one with lots of goodies to find. Right, so that's the end of the Tetris cave. So we're out of the cave. If we head north through the Gorgon Highlands, we will eventually reach your father's cabin. I believe this is where we'll find the first clue. The bad guys can't be too far behind, so we should keep moving. Mac? Yeah? Thanks for looking after me. I don't know what I'd do without you. No problem. Your father was a great man and I would do anything for him. God rest his soul. Now let's get moving. Alright, so we're just going to leave this video here and we'll carry on next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.